In this short demonstration, I will show you how SimplerQMS can be used to maintain and create design control documentation. So first of all, let me show you the use of templates for this process. Here we have different templates for the different processes, and today we're going to focus on the design and development process. So in this folder, you can have different templates which are used to create new documents for your design control documentation. So here we have design plan document, design input output document, assembly documents, and so on. So these are just my examples of documents, but here you can have your own documents, so your own templates. So we can help you migrate your own templates into the system, and you can use your own templates. So this is just an example of one of the templates that we have in the system now for controlling your design and development process. So now if I want to create a new record, for example, a change request record, then I can double click on this record here, this template. And now when I create this new document, this new record, I can link the record to different design control archives or file structures. So that could, for example, be the DHF file structure or the DMR file structure, which are linked here to the design changes and change requests folders. So I name my document, and I can also put in other kinds of relations to this document. So if this is related to one or more specific products, then I could choose related to products, and I could say that this is related to the specific product X1. But I could also relate it to other products or components and make that linking and traceability in this way. All right, so let me just try to go back here and show you the design control structure that we support. So here we can have our different products, like product X, product 1 and 2. You can have an unlimited number of products. And these are our examples of pre-built structures in the system. However, you can also specify the structures that you want, and we can help you build those. So let me just show an example of your DHF structure here. And here you can see the different phases of the design process. Everything from planning to input, output, and in each folder, you will have the files related to each stage and the product which is mentioned here. So in this example, we have a change request, and you can see the change request is related to the project Mega, and it's related to product X1. Now the nice thing about this is that this change request can reside in multiple folders at once. So if I go back here and navigate to product X1, and then I want to go to my DMR folder, then I can actually, in the DMR folder, in my change requests folder here, I can see exactly the same document. So one document can reside in multiple archives or folder structures because the document is tagged with these metadata that you see over here. So that means that a change to this document, an update to this document, will be reflected in all of the folders where the document is stored. You can also work with external documents. So let me show you here an example of this, or external documents or drawings, for example. So if I go to my DMR, I go to the product specification and drawing, and let's say that we have an AutoCAD drawing that I want to import here. Then I basically just take any kind of file or drawing from my file folder and drag and drop it into this folder. And this means that this drawing will now become a part of my structure, of my DMR structure. And you can see that the drawing is now placed inside of the system like this. You will also have an audit trail, which will show you here everything that happens to this document. So every time a change is happening to a document, it'll automatically track any change that was done. And this is the Part 11 compliant audit trail. If you want to export these document structures, for example, for a notified body or for a submission to a regulatory authority, then we could go to, for example, our product X1, and you could export your DHF here by right-clicking it, clicking export, and then basically you will get an index of files in your structure. You will get all your files and in the preserved folder structure. So let me just show you how that is done. So I go here, I create my DHF structure. So just let's go here to the export folder. So export here, and then I put in DHF export like this. I click save, I click yes, and now it basically exports all of the files and creates a document index to a file drive. So that is the way of doing that. And now you can see it's exporting the documents. And if I go to my file structure here, go to my desktop, I go to my export folder, and here you can see all of the files that were exported here. So here, for example, design changes, you can see my change request documents. Another way you could work with design control documents here is you can create snapshots of documents in the system. So this is a really nice way of freezing a document structure or a current archive with the current versions of your DHF. So let me show an example here. And this is a feature called the collections, document collections. So here we have a document collection, and if I double click the document collection, you can actually see the collection members here. And here you can see a number of records that have a specific target version. So this is a risk plan version 9, the others have the specific version of version 6. So that means that you can freeze that DHF at a certain point in time and have this structure available for you to look at how the DHF looked at that specific point of time. The last thing I would like to show you is from a product view that you can also see your design control documents in this way. So if I go to my product X1 here, or my product X2, or any product, then I can see change requests that are related to that specific product. I can see my device master record, my DHF, my design history record, and so on, my risk management file. So I have this easy way of by product, by component, and so on, looking at my design control documents. That was a short introduction to design control in SimplerQMS.